In this video, we're going to learn how to be able to calculate the range, mean, mode, median, and standard deviation for a sample group of data. We're going to use the formulas. We're going to go to where it says more functions, and we're going to go to statistical. All right, so let's start with the range. In order to calculate the range of the data, we want to be able to have the largest value or the maximum value minus the minimum value. So in order to do that, the first thing we have to do is calculate the maximum value. So we go to our formulas, we go to function statistical, we go to where it says max, okay, here we go. And we scroll in all the numbers that are the maximum. We see the response on the formulas, 49.26, and therefore the maximum value is $49.26. Now we want to be able to calculate the minimum value, and I'm going to show you a shortcut. We can press equals, put the MI, which are the first two letters of the value. We go to minimum, and again, all we need are the numbers. So this is a shortcut, and the minimum value is $35.34. Therefore, what is the range of the data? The range of the data is going to be equal to, and when we create a formula on Excel, we start with equals, the maximum value minus the minimum value. So that tells us we have a range of $13.92. Now we want to be able to calculate the mean of the value of the numbers. Well, the mean is basically what we call is the average. That's what we're looking for. We want to be able to determine the average value of the data. Now, there are two different averages. There's the mean, which is the calculated average, and the median, which is the number that's really in the 50% of the data is more than that number, and 50% of the data is less than that number. So in order to do this, again, we can take the shortcut. We can take AV for average. Notice the average is right over here. We click on it, and again, we go through all these numbers. You have the parenthesis, and that tells you the average bills, the bills average for the 6 months period is $41.41. Now we want to be able to find the mode. And if you look at the numbers, you see none of the numbers are repetitive. But let's go through the way we're going to do this. Again, I'm going to go back to my formulas. I'm going to go to statistical, so you just see that there are two different ways of being able to get to the same particular value. And we want to find the mode. Mode single is if there's one mode. Now, even if you go to mode multiple, you're only going to get the first number that it sees. So you might as well go to mode single. We go through all the numbers, and notice it says there is no mode. It just gives us the formula result. NA means there is not a mode for this situation. All right? Now we want to be able to find the median. Again, to find the median of the data, and I'm just going to scroll down a little bit so we can raise this a little bit more. For the median of the data, again, I'm going to go to my function, statistical, and we can go to median, or you can just type in ME. Here's the median, which is the number in the middle. Again, we have one group of numbers. We want the number that's in the middle. And if we were doing it by hand, we would write the numbers in arithmetic order from smallest to largest. And because there's 6 numbers, we're really taking the number that's in the middle between the average of the third and the fourth number. So if we went through it, calculating it the way it is, this is the first number, the second, the third. So we have the 39.43, and the number after that is $42.09, and this would be the average of the $40.76. Last but not least, we want to be able to the sample standard deviation, and I want to go to more functions so you see the difference of this particular formula, because we're taking the standard deviation of the sample. Notice it says it estimates the standard deviation based on a sample. If we went to dot P, that means we're dealing with the entire population. But here we're dealing with 6 random months. It is the sample. So we click on this. Again, we go through all these numbers, the data set, and we see the standard deviation. Notice it is more than $4.75. We have all these extra numbers. We press OK, and we can go to the nearest dollar if you want to change it, or you can leave that standard deviation. So this is the shortcut for what you saw on the lectures that was above this one, and the spreadsheet is going to be posted on Blackboard as well, and you can see the video that was used to create the spreadsheet. All right, bye.